So there was a lot of learning in terms of the different audiences. Oh, let me tell you another major thing that happened. Actually, there are many. Another major thing that happened when I was working at Capital FM that impacted me even later and prepared me for later. So 2007. Yes, 2007. We had started the whole CIA thing, and we were now getting called. We were now presenting ourselves to clients that we can do certain jobs. So one of the clients who we approached, and we were given a brief which we pitched for, and I'll even tell you about that pitch. Was when Coca-Cola started the first Coca-Cola, which was the under 7. At that time, it was the under 17 football tournament involving schools. So I remember we did the pitch together with Jackie Ombajo, and when we went for the presentation, and I think this one it's chairman who suggested. So chairman came, if I remember correctly. Jackie, please correct me if I'm wrong. When we were preparing for the pitch, remember chairman is also chairman at Nairobi Bottlers.
Yep.
So he came to the office to see our pitch. So we did our pitch to him. There's something that he told us, it sounded ridiculous, but apparently it's one of the things that really swayed the job to us during the pitch. See, we were presenting how we were going to manage a national under 17 football tournament.
Yes.
We went for the pitch dressed in football gear, shorts, shirt, shoes, and then this is how we were doing the pitch. So it was myself, Jackie Ombajo, and another lady called Lona Mutegi. So what we were doing was, Jackie presents her part. As she's presenting, she's holding a ball. When she finishes,
passes the
ball to me. I catch it, then I present my part. Finish, the ball to Lona. She does her thing. This was not Lona Irungu, Lona Mutegi, another Lona. So we did the pitch, we got the job. And so now it involved going down to the 8 regions of the country. You go first to each region. You recce, you go meet the bottler, then you go meet the head of schools in that area, because now we're working with schools, and then you start planning. Then you create the dates for when the tournament will be, how many people will participate, how much merchandise you'll need, the promotions that will be done before, the schedule of games, all that. So it was either get on a flight or get on the road to travel to go to those towns. So there was Nairobi, Mombasa, Nakuru, Kisumu, Eldoret, Nyeri, Kisii, and Machakos. 8. So Jackie and I just divided, like she did 4, I did 4. Then even now doing the tournament, she did 4, I did 4. So we did that 2007, we did that 2008.
Okay.
7-8 years later, I was doing that same project at Coca-Cola, but now I'm the client.
What do you mean?
See, now I was Coca-Cola.
Oh yes, I get it.
Yeah.
That's insane.
So
wait, Bungoja. Tell her.
So that was one of the experiences at Capital FM. Now, as CIA, okay, I've always been that guy who, at least I pride myself in, looking for something extra, or rather looking at something in a different way. So this time I'm still managing, no, I've stopped managing Klepto, but I'm still I still have my tentacles in the music industry here and
Yep,
there.
yep, yep.
Then I still have the contacts of promoters in the US. So late 2007, the promoters in the US, and now including, there's one guy who was a DJ at HomeBoyz, Babu.
Yeah, yep.
Babu had teamed up with Fully Focus, and they had a group called Takeover DJs, TOD. Now they were working with Diki, who had called us for the 2006 gig to go to now. So they talked to me about helping them get the artists to go for the 2008 gig. So I helped them get Jua Kali. I think Nonini did the deal on his own. Then I also helped them get Amani.
Amani also went for that tour?
Yes.
Here's where we do an introduction. Amani. The city's opened.
Then
Fakii mentioned guys' names today.
Then, so me, I saw an opportunity. And I was like, Mazi, I'm working at Capital FM. I can't go for this gig unless I take leave. Then I saw an opportunity. So the opportunity was, see, Capital FM sponsors this gig.
Oh.
Because Capital FM was very strong, like from 10 p.m. up to the morning. So Diaspora used to listen to Capital FM.
Whoa.
So we used to push a lot of the adverts for Diaspora on Capital FM.
No way.
So I saw an opportunity for, do we have a client who would be looking to get
the Kenyan Diaspora?
The Kenyan Diaspora. So one of the clients was
KQ.
What's a KQ? One of the clients was, we tried KQ, but it didn't work. Then remember, because there was no direct flight, so it didn't really make sense. Now, one of the clients, and it was an easy deal because the owner is interested in rugby. Peter Ndwati. So we got Resolution Health because they were also interested in, so their sell to Diaspora is buy insurance for your people.
Yes,
you know, and it made a lot of sense because even for the trip, they actually, apart from Peter Ndwati going, they actually sent somebody to go, and he was like a promo person. As in, a guy went to Stato as a promo person,
like who could just
distribute flyers and you know. Now, the gap that the opportunity that I saw took me back to my days just like a year before at Scanad at the agency. While I was at the agency, there's a lady who we used to work with just on the Tusker Project Fame account. Now, when I left Capital, a bit after that, she left and went and joined another company. So this company was the opportunity. This lady is called Priya Chana. And she was working for Virgin Atlantic. And that was the time Virgin Atlantic was in Kenya. There were no direct flights, but they were connecting flights. So I went and talked to Priya. Priya saw the vision. Because also for them, they were trying to sell it as the airline of choice for Kenyans in the diaspora.
Coming back
home. They want to come back home, when they want to go back there, you know. So Priya agreed to the deal.
So you are not just doing events, now you're doing sales.
Yes. But now the good thing was the sales were coming from an events perspective.
Yes.
So I would still earn commissions from that.
Okay, good.
But now with this deal, Resolution Health paid money for the sponsorship, but then we also gave them airtime on radio. And the guy who came as a promo guy got one of the tickets we had on Virgin Atlantic. Now me, see, I've talked to Priya. See, I've seen the opportunity. She's seen it. But now I need to sell it that it's a Capital FM thing, so that also Capital FM give it the muscle and push Virgin Atlantic on air properly.
Yes.
So me, I go to the GM. I say, there's an opportunity in the US to expand our listenership. The same way we do road shows in sijui huku, we're going to do a road show in Stato. He's like, how? How? First of all, states, how? You know, all those costs, nini. So I told him,
Calm down.
we have Virgin Atlantic, they'll give us tickets. What? Yes. And accommodation expenses, the promoter that side will give us accommodation. So we went, myself, Eve D'Souza, Chao, and then now Code Red. We went Styles, Poji, and then we carried Adrian.
What?
And then we carried Pinye. So imagine what kind of trip that was.
That thing must have been madness.
Madness kabisa. And then now...
And it was all you who brought this?
Yes. And then now because the promoters saved on flight costs for the DJs who they wanted for their gig,
because you got
and
Virgin.
the artists. So those are 6 flight costs that they saved. So I think they paid the DJs a bit more. They gave us accommodation, plus I think they even gave us some allowances, and Capital FM became the sponsor of that gig. So me, I went to Stato with banners for Capital FM. In Stato, I was fungaing banners. Same way I would funga in Kenya. So that was 2008. We went. The 2 presenters, Eve and Chao, the 3 DJs, Styles, Adrian, Pinye, now plus Poji, who was at Code Red, and then artists, Nonini, Juakali, Amani.
You get, okay. You've mentioned, I want to take you back. I need to take you back. Because I feel like there's a story you've jumped in all this mix. You've mentioned Juakali. You mentioned the Nameless. You've mentioned Nyash. You've mentioned Sema. There's a song somewhere, Apple.
Okay.
There's a song, there's a little something there.
So,